Hello. I was so honored when they asked me to do this series, interviewing folks for the ministry funding campaign. Today, I'm really excited to chat with a few folks from the Mission and Justice Board and learn more about what they're doing in our community and how our pledges of funding and our promises of faith go together towards integrating this really crucial work throughout our church.
The exciting thing has been just this journey of discovery, Jen, about what the Mission and Justice Board really can do and does and has done.
Right now, I think it's really satisfying because we got together, all the board members, it's a dynamic group focused on 3 areas of economic, racial, and climate justice.
I think of it as sort of a collective space for all the kind of justice work that might be an expression of the church body.
We have people both inside the church as part of their church work, but also outside in their professional lives doing those things. And we're not experts on mission and justice, but we want to support them. And we want to educate and help.
How we can sort of sense and see opportunities where we as church family could engage in perpetuating justice. And those opportunities could be programmatic through partnering with other not-for-profits in the community in the main. There's several historical sort of places where we've shared resources, and we're continuing to do that work, but also to sort of be actively and corporately engaged in noticing new opportunities that would fit.
But I think our board is dealing with maybe trying to, in a small way, create God's kingdom here on earth, or our faith community, both inside the church, on a local level, on a state and national level.
The desire, and I think really a sort of God-breathed desire to live generously. Our son Jordan, who passed, was resolutely generous. And so in the years since his passing, we've sought to live generously in every area of our life. And the board involvement has provided a space that provides a garden for that work in our faith community and beyond. And what's exciting about what the board is doing here is that we're thinking all along the way about opportunities to really be not only good stewards of the resources that we've been entrusted to kind of designate, suggest, direct, whatever, however you would describe that, but to also be constantly looking for, listening for, noticing opportunities for new ways to use those funds, new ways to really create justice with funds.
And I can kind of have a way to support all of those, even though I may not be knowledgeable, but I have an interest, or I have some specific knowledge or experience in one area, but I can support others.
I think being on the board has helped me discover that generosity isn't just giving of one's fiscal resources or of one's time or of one's experience, but really it's a holistic opportunity to be generous. And the Mission and Justice Board is the perfect space, personally, for that integration of generosity and impact in community.
Okay, now the last and most important question. If the Mission and Justice Board had a mascot, what would it be?
Throw me a curve.
What is your animal mascot?
Oh.
If you had one.
I love it. My mind immediately goes to a golden retriever, sort of that idea of going out and looking for, finding opportunities to sort of construct justice, right? So that idea of sort of listening and looking and smelling and chasing opportunity that might go, unmet without our involvement.